Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warwick Hill TV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warwick Hill TV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, us, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the bar for the youth, Share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Yes, I. Greetings once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I and all things that's good and wonderful amongst us. You see, welcome all viewers and subscribers. See, viewers, if you like the content, subscribe. I'm going to help grow the platform. You see, and I appreciate love the item tolerance with and I absence fairly cool. You see it why I take a sabbatical and gather some mental strength, emotional strength and all of that. You know, see it? Yeah. See, we give thanks. Time after time and that good. You know, see it? But we observe a trend where eclipse recently with this wire we are going. You know, see it? You know, eclipse yet, but that come to there's a realization where I get, I don't know if nobody else out there observe it still, you know, see, but we are going at it and hope so the item pick up on word. And you know, but remember, you know, from about 2008, seeing the world get struck down with a thing where name what them call the financial thing there. I remember what it name, but financial crash, but every country across the world, most countries across the world have going on a thing with them called austerity. Claims of them going on a thing with them called austerity. Like for instance, austerity mean like you cut public support, you cut public service, you cut all major finance, you know, entity, particularly those that benefit the public at large. You know, see, because of that means mainly go on boy, I just get a youth and poor people say affected like certain little parks and certain little play area, certain little access clubhouses and things like that for the youth them go and entertain themselves and, you know, communicate and things like that. All of them things that them cut out them sort of thing there, certain assistance where people usually get. You know, you have to go through more stringent and more wicked. Even right now, you have people that complain about the type of exercise where them approach them through for proof, say them disabled, for them get the disabled benefits and them the disabled support from the society and things like that. You see, and all of this is based on the fact that well, and them will claim so them go through a financial crisis and them have to create these measures, them cutbacks in, you know, small one, you know, some long story short, them call it austerity measures. You know, see, I've never seen any of these cuts reinstated. You understand? No, I'm not complaining or demand for them to be reinstated or anything like that. I'm just pointing some things out here. Seeing, go back into the history of things from 2018, now it's not very long ago. A lot of us who are watching have sense and know finance and recognize and know the thing and system and government and all of them things that work, Rasta. See, you go back to 2008 and you look and you say, all of this was on the back of the taxpayer. You know, see, the people them were thief the money and run gone to space, gone to Mars with it, gone par with the alien and the Magabunks alien and them thing there. You know, take them. Yeah. So what me I say, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. The people that were thief the money and run gone to Mars with it. I have it up there. All of the gold and the diamond and all of the valuable resource them from Earth Rasta. Just up there until we not have enough, nothing, no resource or no equipment or nothing can go up there, go arrest them and demand back where them take from me. All of this was rest on the back and the burden of poor people. You see, because I think anywhere in the earth, the money it was acquired illegally and should be returned. You know, see, just under any human right act, under any lawful UN, whatever it is, just like how them have the same war crime them for them criminal friend when them go ahead, when them friend them disrespect them, particularly down in Africa. You know, see, this them draw them up in a Hague. The Hague court that was made for all the African crime. Never say no other war criminal. Well, name their name from over Serbia. Yeah. You see, but mainly some African leaders, you see, so the money that with them thief and most out of this world them carry go why nobody couldn't track it down or find back where it there and put it back in the system them. The company burn the taxpayer, now taxpayer have to pay back that money. You know see? And right up to and before, but wait, a joke. This world here sick. Me not talk the guy them where I dictate it. Me not talk the corporation them. Me not talk the war machine them and them guy them. Me talk the people them Rasta. Common people, poor people. You know see, for the past 2 decades this world here never been out, this western world here never been out of some major demand upon poor people, upon the back of poor people, either upon the psychology of poor people or upon the pocket of poor people. Remember 9/11, Rasta? Remember 9/11? And then I forgot war at Iraq and Afghanistan and war out all of that. Me there talk about financial turmoil in 2008. That's from 2002, 2003. You know see? Then while that I go on now in 2008, so you have financial fallout and crisis and things like that, world bankruptcy. You can't remember what them used to call it now. You have a general name for it over the world. You know see? And then everybody know a taxpayer that have to fight the war. You know, think any politician or any big guy dipping at them pocket and put towards the war. No. And money they make from it. You never hear us say all guys were in the Ministry of America and all of them think the politician own big shares in the war machine them like Halliburton and them places where I make gun and shot. No, it's a serious conflict of interest that no Rasta. Them money are go talk down anything, de-escalate any violence or vibes. You man and it to put money in for them individual pocket. We do the world just sit back and I'm thinking normal. You see, me say, you see the slavery where them put black people through back in the day in the cane field and cotton field, them, that was nothing. Nothing compared to what going on right here now, Rasta. You know, see, the thing about our slavery is that them would have to physically beat we, you know, Rasta. The guy couldn't come to us stupidness and then laugh in our face and then, it's just, and you're gone again, you know, Rasta. You have to come strong and firm. So you have to come with your gun and your bayonet and your torch. I'm sorry for white people and most other people across the world, the Chinese, them, the Asian, them and everybody. You see, because for them constitution, it's like them now none. Are it strong, it's too strong, Rasta. It just show it to the extreme where man can go in terms of suffering. You see? Because them pay for the war in Iraq and all of them places them create all of the storm and the tragedy of them and the refugee crisis were coming to Europe with them same one disgusted about and want to change all of that and vote out Brexit and all of them thing the Rasta. You see? Them alright, that part of the thing not add up to them, you know. Them not observe the creation and the cause for this effect, you know, Rasta. Them just see the effect as a problem. This is how well controlled them people is without whip and bayonet, Rasta. You see it? Pay attention. Because right on the back of that again, them come with the financial crisis where say somebody thief the whole of the money and run gone out of space with it. The same people them again. The war in Iraq not done. Them not make back the money. Them not get a breathing space in a Rasta. Them not get a breathing space. You know, see it? Because everybody feel like, everybody is alright and us black people have to go work and pay tax so that we might pay a little more tax, yes, and get a little less benefit from the whole structure of things, yes, but regard nonetheless, Rasta. How we are talking about, man? Asian people, white people, Chinese people, all of the I across the world, Rasta have to work and pay for all of them wire and them financial crash, yeah. And them type of thing the Rasta. And now ask no question how that we take any farmer reason a man thief all of the money on earth and way man it the Rasta. That's one of the thing where it concerned me mainly from the time that it happened. Anyway, we make it slide. You know, see it. We make it slide because we're not on the platform. We're not aware. We have to just keep them crazy conspiracy theory idea to ourselves. You know, see it because, you know, see it. It was, I mean, come on, man. I don't even know how, I mean, the concentration of wealth must go somewhere where it never did the day before. So it's gonna be so obvious that you can just reach over there and take it up back and put it back where it's there. You know, see, without a doubt, with all the power and the war machinery them guys have. So they make a proxy country take on Russia there and kick Russia ass. Russia look like a joker to the might of Ukraine. Little Ukraine, eh? And the guys and the aspects of NATO. You know, see it. Go there and make Russia look like it have scrap iron, like it tank them a scrap iron where it can come to contribute to the Ukrainian economy. You know, see, anyway, we could stick with our issue. Worldwide issue. You know, see it. If the financial crash will cause the austerity them did ease up, they would have rehire about the 20,000 or the 10,000 or the thousands of police them when they make dismiss Rasta. See, alright, make we say it reach to a point where security is necessary. I have to jump back on them first. And probably them rehire them secretly. I never fire them or put them on leave or whatever and them back in action and all. One to the social support, it come like them, they just touch certain powerful industry like all the police and them thing they know as a kind of, you know what I say? Sure them say everybody I get touched. You know, see it because you fix back the police then, because you don't complain from the sector there anymore. See, we don't see nothing going on for the social development and the growth of the youth, because even this whole heap of stabbing, vibes and violence usually go on all about. You know, see, we're not going to deny that, but this whole heap of stabbing rise on the back of the economic crash, the credit crunch, that's the popular name for it worldwide. The credit crunch, all of this stabbing and robbing and this little vibes and violence amongst certain youth in London start on the back of that lack of social contribution and social effort towards their development, you know, because through the credit crunch, they would have to cut all of them. You could think of like the club houses, mean houses, the usual mode of distraction that the social service would have provided to prevent avert these type of things. You understand what I said? Other seduction other than from seeing, because you might not have the money figure university, but you can find resource and university studies, otherwise you can access that, otherwise through certain little. See, nobody know if you know where you do or how you do it. I mean, like you do nothing wrong either, you know, through charities, through social investment and things like that. See, enough youth is a Britain, a society, enough youth all up, like, oh, no one, nobody knows, say, at the open university, I go. Everybody aspire to go Oxford and Cambridge, and that's them thing there, and that's them want to come from the highest standard. You have other big universities where it's well recognized and like that as well. That's what I say, but, so, you know what I say, but, again, the bottom line is, you know, another line that I want to use. Fundamentally, the structure not there for enable them little thing no more. So all of the youth them know them just loose, chaotic. You know, see them just amuse themselves. You know, see I have one charm, the Dan or the chopper. We just want them to prove for themselves to him, make him feel relevant, because I'm bored, you know, for him rich, him belly full, him want entertainment now. You know, see? So and them way them design it until they get certain adrenaline rush and them little thing that when war and vibes are going and youth are up and a dead feel like, my God Almighty, no. You know, see, but we could stick with the same thing even go on, yes, so Rasta, with them youth who run gun a war. Oh, y'all make people put no through so much things and not about nothing for help, but we really gonna start war between them and them friend and run gun. And I embrace it. And I talk about a guy over there, so him wicked and all of that. One to the guy that we are dealing with. All of this don't look suspicious, what's that? I like me say, right on the back of the whole pandemic and everything. You know, isn't it just human? For some leaders looking at themselves and say the people them has been through too much. Like, them not go through nothing because of the same thing, you know. We right here now. Be a party investigation and go on where the politician them go on with Jew in lockdown, you know, when everybody else is being criminalized for even attempt to do this. You see, when it was next to impossible, the country was so marshaled by the security force that it was almost impossible to hold any gathering outside of that which them suggest. That which them suggest was legal. Yet them do it over 50 times. 50 different times. I tell you. You see, so them guys never got through no struggles. Them can't relate to what going on there. So them always up there, them always up on a balance and level. It's like our struggling, whatever struggling we go through, have to feed them gratification rasta. Me not tell a lie. Because there is no consideration as to how much I how far or bend them people are rasta before them break. It's like this is the intent. You see, this is the whole intent behind the energy, because I can't see it no other way rasta. You see, rough again on the ground, a war, and I tell the poor people, say, poor people cost a living there way up, so the highest it ever been in how many years. It coming like said this is it coming like it's an experiment, Rasta, to see how far them people that love chaos, love the blood clot chaos, Rasta. You know, see, them money are push for them own people for rebel. You can't tell me nothing. You have a big, I mean, and Jamaica sit down there depend on them to finish war before it come at them. While it could have capitalized on some of what one. Hey, food shortage in Europe in the Rasta. I want to realize that. For some reason, food shortage in Europe. One country, I'm saying it's like a Europe used to feed the world. Because if war go on in Ukraine between Russia and the food becomes the ammunition here now. You know, see, food is even the ammunition here now, Rasta. After everything we poor people have got through from 2001, when we realized the church center dropped till now. From poor people alone a war, no Al-Qaeda, no Bin Laden, no ISIS, no nothing. The whole of them just like a prop. You know, see, because one gone, one come again, and them is well entertained and embraced and all of them things. No de-escalation, nothing. It's just poor people can pay for the bomb and the bullet them and accept the invasion of culture or whatever, whatever make them feel discontent in them social settings. You know, see, regardless we agree with it, yes or no, Rasta. You know, see, you can't dictate to a society where you create a certain way. You have to introduce certain things to them, educate them, you have to educate them. You see, you can't just read. You see, and that I go on till today, because even today them have this inkling and the indication in a school like a Europe or a with Greece build the pyramid them in Egypt and all that. Even to today's the nature of the whole story. When you listen to, and if you watch the whole movie, hey, all American black youth, them a joker in a Rasta for start sue Hollywood now, you know. When you start sue Hollywood Rasta for the perpetration and the way Hollywood I deal with the thing. Even though we have touched that on a different subject because them argument like we have to introduce early. You know, see, but right now today, Rasta, if one of them movies or one of them films that should have been made where they pick things of old back in at the time when, you know what I say, it all look like at them seeing one to play the role them, and you can't do that with the element of PQ community. You can't go play a role where any of them suffer. You can't go do that as a straight guy. You have to go make up a fantasy role. If you can play that as a straight guy, if you want to make the money off of them and them will watch it too and say it's entertaining, because that's all it is. But when it comes to the reality of them culture and for them development, even them as a group of people, it's not a nation, you know, serious. Them have more clout, Rasta, than us. You know, see it? You see it? Yeah. You know, but this is the nature of the society. We have its people. You know, the position we have 25 years a slave. I watch that Rasta. I watch it today. I don't care to say, lie me I tell. There is no other way where them guys could arrive with this last wire. You know other way where them guys could have drawn to one another and say, yo, when them call them have them G20, them have them G7, them have G5, 4, and 10. Them couldn't call one of them meeting there and say, come on, man. Nobody now go like this, man. The people them must suffer from 2001. Every year is a new thing, Rasta. Come on. 21 years, Rasta. You see? But on that, because them vampire and have no mind and them not connected with what go on, them can't relate. With what go on, they son at all because them never in a part of them never struggle, them never a part of the struggle yet. You see, them always not for them little cocoon, same way, for them bubble by themselves. Well, eat them and them group. You see, enjoy serenity and civility. While we out here have hypertension, high blood pressure, heart rate gone up and all of them type of thing there. Because them and them wars and them rumors of war. White people are more slaves than us this day, Rasta. You see, I'm say that without fear or favor. Because if there is any other way to look at it, it's unacceptable to embrace all of this aggression for 21 years straight. And even when the aggression is more against you than even the people them when them claim so them a target, Rasta. You see it because you pocket the millions of dollars them for oh gosh, man. We are talking about, man. Proud of my race. Not telling a lie. I saw it go. We don't hate nobody or nothing like that. But you have to hold gun out our head to get way to do certain things. You can't just come giving a sweet talk. I come tell you about you make a law and you never know say you break it. How am I tell you say John? You have to wonder. It not take nothing for we grow and develop, and becomes proficient in a Rasta. You see, because all we need is the cars. You see, the cars. Because at the end of the day, it shall be righteous. So every man will be willing to move towards it patriotically. You see, because again, it's a cause, a worthy cause. Cause them people don't have no cars. You can't tell me say them people having a form of they call it here. They call patriotic motivation regarding this system and this society here in Rasta. It's not impressive. You know, working off for them regard to the degree where it should have did impress them to the level where them embrace it, the level I embrace, where them people are give to it and credit and strength. Because of them make it sustain and is what it is, the way it is. You see? Yes, Rasta. And it's them level of ignorance there. Maintain them own oppression. You see? And yeah, can say, you see, we are part of it. So even when the fear or the claims is gonna be that the fear is that if I and I get power, I and I are gonna be the same way them was towards I and I. No. Even if I was the way you was towards I and I, it's mercy compared to what I go through today. You see? Mercy. Because at least there would be no hypocrisy. You know what we are dealing with. You see it visible. But right now, Rasta, it do go on. No guy can come muggling in front of my face, freedom muggling in front of my face like so because him skin color or whatever make him a better, but a bigger slave than me because at least I know who I am. And I give thanks once again in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I the First.